Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your full moon reading, the full moon in Aquarius reading that I'm doing for all 12 zodiac signs this week. I hope that you're doing well. We're going to start your reading off with Moonology. And tap into your energy, Taurus. Keep in mind that these are general messages, so take what resonates for you only, please. If you're interested in understanding a little deeper about the energy of the full moon, which is way more than just the full moon. The full moon just kind of activates this energy to really ramp up. There's so much going on in the sky, in the ethers right now that it's a good time to go as slow as possible. Don't leave any stone unturned, I'm hearing. Okay. I did do a live video on Sunday, kind of going over the astrology, and did a reading as well on this energy. If you're interested, you feel called to check that video out for more detail. You might find some resonance there in what you're experiencing at this time, as we are all experiencing a lot right now. A lot. Okay, you got 2, Taurus. Okay, we have prosperity lies ahead. The energy is gaining momentum. And look at this new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. You may have been having some struggles, especially financially. Things are moving fast. Things are changing fast. The energy is gaining momentum. So whatever, lack of resources, lack of funds, finances, whatever, that is, it's going to be changing. So know that. Trust that. All right. And we all know how Taurus can get when they feel ungrounded and unsupported. You should be paying attention to what arises within you, what behavioral patterns, what responses and reactions you have to events in life when your very safety and security feels threatened. Who do you become? All right. Oh, I just got a pain in the left temple right here. Victory and success. So definitely something to be proud of, something to celebrate here, something to kind of shout from the mountaintop. I overcame something. I get it now. Something you have been, most likely it's your ego, it's your patterns, it's yourself, that you have victoriously begun to understand at a deeper level. Mastery of self. Yeah, because look what's next. Mental conflict. When we get stuck in the mind, when we get stuck in the way that the feedback loop and the way that the mind operates. And this is even beliefs about like how we label ourselves, categorize ourselves. I'm ADHD. I'm a victim of this. I have, I've had brain injuries, and like we make excuses for our behaviors. When we have it at a deeper level, consciously know that we're making excuses. I did it. I've done it for a good chunk of my life until, universe is like, do you want to keep going down this road? Because it's not an easy road to go. The longer you stay in that, the harder it gets. Mental conflict. This is conflicting. Maybe the left and right hemispheres of the brain conflicting. Masculine, feminine parts of the brain, not gender, conflicting. higher mind and lower ego mind, conflicting. Both have, maybe they're both equally as strong. And that's sort of the stretch between worlds, right? That's also telling me that you're going through a transformation. So that's sort of when we are really like unearthed. We are leaving one energetic grid and moving into another, but it's a slow process where things get really foggy and blurry and confusing. And we're still attached to the old matrix or energy grid, but we're also being stretched into a new timeline, a new energy grid, a new, if I'm going to out there, a new form of consciousness. It can be a little confusing and conflicting in the mind, mushy gushy, you feel. But then we have light. There's a lot of light energy coming onto the planet, into our bodies, changing the very DNA in our bodies, changing our consciousness. Light codes from the sun, the solar flares. We have solitude. You may have been fighting this one, Taurus, but it is important that we take time in solitude to learn about ourselves, to integrate all of the lessons, to understand more about our experience, to understand more about ourselves, where we may have been gotten tripped up in information overload. Okay. What did I say? Did I say that in this reading? I don't even recall. I don't. Hide and seek. It's a game. This might have been in the Capricorn reading, but this is a game of playing hide and seek with ourselves at a soul level. This is part of Earth School. This is part of the energetic game. We find ourselves and we lose ourselves. We find ourselves and we lose ourselves. This is hidden parts of ourselves, repressed parts of ourselves. This is the void. There's an empty space inside. And then we begin to seek. Where is it? Interesting. So yeah, if you try to analyze it, especially if you're in the medical profession, you're programmed in that mindset, it can be hard to get out of that mental way of thinking, especially if you're not fully understanding energy and consciousness and how it affects everything, including the physical body. Why is victory and success out here? Okay, the sun. Getting your vitality back, your life force energy back, the sun. Linked to the inner child, joy, happiness, adventure. Really just tapping into maybe nature, your spirit team. All right. Why is there mental conflict here? This is probably why you're doing hide and seek. The star. Because you're going through a purging, a healing process right now. Hold hope. Remember all of the magical, mystical, beautiful things that are unfolding, have been unfolding in your life. Also, we're going through a healing of the mental conflict. Things will begin to validate and confirm stuff, important things for you. Wow, we've got death and death, transformation and death, same card, same energy. So definitely going through, you may still be in that chain, that chrysalis, you know, where the butterfly, the caterpillar morphs into a chrysalis and becomes gooey, ooey weirdness. And for however long that takes, it's growing into a butterfly, growing wings, completely changing form. This is what you're going through right now. And it can be when the ego mind wants to analyze and understand what's going on, that just go with the flow right now. And be very self-aware of what you're feeling, how you're feeling. Don't push them away. Regulating the emotions. Tell me about light. Too many. But we do have King of Swords, Three of Pentacles. You probably have others that are either acting as catalysts or are actually helping you as far as like teamwork. There we go. King of Cups. King of Swords. In reverse. These light codes, this energy, these orbs, the light that is coming, the frequency that's coming, that is flooding us, is also flooding us into, the King of Cups is someone who is very much in their emotions and able to regulate the emotions, understand the emotions, and not push them away, but also not be overreactive or underreactive to them. It's also compassionate, Cancer energy, compassionate, loving, warm, empathetic. So overall, it is important that you continue to spend time with yourself as much as possible in solitude, because there's still some of the bigger picture that the universe wants you to really seal into your mental faculty. Seeing from the bird's eye view, seeing clearly the bigger picture of why everything is happening, instead of just being in it and not able to make sense of it all the time. We can't always make sense of it when we're in it, but just accept and allow, okay, here we are, we're in this. Show me where this is going kind of attitude. So that's what I have for you this full moon week or 2 or 4, however long this energy is lasting for you. That's what I have for you this week, Taurus. So I hope that you found this to be helpful for you. Prosperity does lie ahead, and the energy is gaining momentum. So I hope that you found this helpful for you, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.